I just called to say I just feel like the 49ers just need to learn how to do what makes sense. I think a lot of times Kyle has the tendency to get a little cute with the play calling. Let's just go back to what makes sense. Not only that, but like you said before, and you've made this point a lot of times, Jimmy Garoppolo is not going to just get victories with slants, with curls, and by throwing screens all
Screens.
game long.
Yeah.
Right.
No.
You're
Yeah.
going to have to learn to utilize him. And I know we're all skeptical about letting him throw the ball down the field. I do think that they've done a better job with allowing him to do it this season, but it's like we've always said as well, some of those passes that he's thrown could have been picks.
Mhm.
So we're just going to have to, we got to do something about this Jimmy Garoppolo situation with throwing the ball down the field because when you start to play the better teams in the playoffs, the things that may have worked in the regular season aren't going to work against those teams
Yeah.
with better defenses. So I think it's two things in particular that we need to do. First thing is like you said, this is your idea. Maybe start giving some of those passes downfield to Ross Dwelly. You
Seriously.
know,
Yeah.
second one. I also like last season when we looked like we might have a chance to go to the Super Bowl when they used to keep Warren Jennings
Mhm.
involved. And I feel like, it's just, we can't always think we're going to just have success going the route of Kittle and going to the route of Debo Samuels because those guys already realize that those are your bread and water guys.
Mhm.
Sometimes you have to go to your alternative guys. And I think, when you just continue to try to run the ball 25 times a game, when it's not being effective, you have to do something different. And
Mhm.
I think, again, it's just he's not showing the Kyle that he showed us in the beginning that can spontaneously come up with an idea in a such situation where we need it. You know what I'm
You
saying?
know why? Because that guy's in Miami now.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, Kyle was
McDaniel.
taking credit for the group project. He was like,
Yeah.
Mike, you're a little awkward. No one's ever going to take you seriously, but I'm Mike Shanahan's son, so you stick with me, and you'll have a place in this league. And then, he's a head coach now. Kyle's like, man, I never saw that coming. 5'5" Mike McDaniel, head coach. Damn, I really
Yeah.
thought. But now his offense is clicking.
Yeah.
Kyle's over here trying to figure it out in week 10. Maybe he will. But really, it seemed like his trading for Christian McCaffrey was an admission like, yo, I got no new ideas. My new idea is give the ball to Christian. Give the ball to Christian again. That's his
And
idea. I
I'm
think it's going to
glad
be
you
very
said
interesting.
that too,
Yeah.
because I honestly do believe now, if you think about it, okay, Elijah Mitchell's coming back. Elijah Mitchell, we already know what he's shown us so far. He's shown us potential, but he gets hurt a lot. Okay. The rookie, TDP, they see something in him. Me personally, he's okay.
Okay.
So that goes to the guy that we all want to see. Maybe this is, I've been saying it from the beginning. I think he's trying to have a special time that he debuts Jordan Mason. I think he's just saving it. And I mean, I could be wrong,
Yeah, that special
but
time is next season because Kyle Shanahan hates rookies. He's rookie-ophobic. I don't like it.
yeah.
Bill
But what
Walsh won
about
his
Matt
first Super
Breida?
Bowl with three rookies starting in his secondary, and Kyle Shanahan can't get a rookie running back on the field unless he absolutely has to. Silly,
Wasn't Matt
silly.
Breida a rookie when he played with us?
Hell yeah, he was. But again, Elijah Mitchell was. But Kyle, if he has choices, he's like, oh, I got Tevin Coleman. I
Yeah.
gotta go with Tevin. I gotta. Yeah.
But
Hey,
that's it,
nice to
Brent.
see you
I
still
mean,
wearing the Trey
I
Lance
just
jersey, man.
always,
Yeah.
always. I still support Jimmy, but this is my guy.
Fair enough. That's the
Catch the
starting
next one,
quarterback.
Grant.
All right, Rod.
Already.
Take care.
Take it
Take
easy,
care.
bro.
Take it easy. Love to see Rod. 88.9 and Rob Martin.
What's up, boss? How are you, man?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
All right, it's been a while. It's hard for me to catch up with you.
Yeah, it has been a minute. I haven't been regular with my Cohn phone. Sorry about that, but this is the
No,
way
no,
we
no,
do
no,
it.
no, no worries. I
All
appreciate your
right.
shows. I appreciate your business. I watch it all. It's great. I love it. I appreciate it.
Thanks, man. I appreciate you too.
Yeah, man. So listen, y'all pretty much just said what I wanted to say, and that's the fact that this offense sucks because Kyle doesn't have an offense, and I take it back to I realized it the week of the Chiefs game when we lost.
Mhm.
We had that horrible loss. It was what it was, and the late game was Miami. I flip
Yeah.
on the screen, I'm watching the offense. I'm like, that's my offense.
Yeah.
There it is, right there in all of its glory, all the jet sweeps, all the motions. It was clicking, it was beautiful. And I'm like, there it is.
Yeah.
And that is exactly the problem. And so to be honest, Grant, I don't care if we had Odell Beckham Jr. I don't care if somehow we got that kid that's over there in Seattle that's making a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't matter to me because I don't think Kyle is going to be able to put it together when it matters. Now, obviously, we got enough talent and the defense is rocking hard enough that we can always make some noise. But as far as getting to where we want to get to, the glory land, I don't think Kyle's got that right now, man.
Have you ever seen The Usual Suspects?
I don't believe so, actually.
Haven't seen The Usual Suspects. All right. I don't want to ruin it. It's a great movie from the mid-'90s with one of the great all-time twists of all time. Basically, what it's about is they're trying to find Kaiser Sose. Kaiser Sose is a criminal.
I did see that.
Master.
I did see that.
Okay.
I did see that, and that was what's that white guy's name?
Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
Chaz Palminteri. Okay.
Yeah.
So, spoiler alert, if you haven't seen it, cover your ears. They're trying to find Kaiser Sose. He's a criminal mastermind.
Yeah.
And Chaz Palminteri is in charge of the search, and he totally overlooks him the whole time. He has him in his room the whole time. It's little Kevin Spacey, and he never thinks he could have done it. And to me, it's like Mike McDaniel was Kaiser's, and no one thought it. But you go back and look at his track record. He was with Kyle
the whole
every step of the way, except for 09 and 10 when Kyle did nothing. That great year with RG3, Mike McDaniel was there. That great year in Atlanta, Mike McDaniel was there. And almost every year, he didn't have a position to coach. He was just the dude grinding tape, making game plans. It was him the whole time.
I totally agree with you. And so now what we got left is what happened in 98, 99. And it looks like that. If you think about it, it looks like that Bronco offense where you think you have what was his name? Davis?
Terrell Davis, but you don't.
Terrell Davis.
You think you have John Elway, but you don't. Yeah.
Well, you don't got that. You don't got that. And I'm very worried. So we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah.
I think things may get better when my man comes back, because as the other guy, I'm a Trey supporter as well. And one more point about that is, I love that when we re-signed Jimmy as a backup. But when you think about a backup, your backup is supposed to play for 4, maybe 5 games, not the rest of the season. That's not ideal. You think of a backup as a few sections. And yes, Jimmy can definitely win you 4 or 5 games, no problem. I don't have confidence in making a whole bunch of noise for the rest of the season. I just don't.
But he just tore up the Rams. Doesn't that change everything? He tore up the Rams.
Yeah, man,
I've never seen that.
Come on, man. Come on.
Yeah, that's true.
One more final point, little off subject, but I think it is important because we all talk about it. There's a field over in London. I want to say it's London. They take excellent care of their field. When I say excellent care, they have the grass is on panels, Grant. The grass is on panels. The freaking bleacher stands raise up. They go underneath. And they get watered, they get UV lights. It's freaking beautiful. And the only thing stopping us from doing that is money. So I don't think anything's going to change unless the NFL Players Association gets involved and makes some noise on that front.
Agree. Arizona does that. They have a dome, but they have grass and they roll it out.
Right.
And they got the Super Bowl this year, so smart to them. And the NFL needs to they got to get rid of this. I think that the league and the Players Association should all be in lockstep on this issue.
Yeah.
It'll cost the billionaires a few extra million. Good. Invest in your product.
Exactly. It's making it safer for your players. It shows that you actually care as opposed to the dollar sign.
Because if you install that turf stuff, it almost feels like are you counting on players to get hurt? Like, do you not want to pay? Are you like, let's just have a lot of turnover and go with young guys? Like, it's almost what it feels like, which is really messed up. Anyway.
Yeah.
All right, man. Great to see you.
Great conversation, man. I appreciate it.
All right. See you soon.